Hello, welcome to Authentic You. I'm SeaJay Leapshire. I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Deborah Giles.
Hi, guys.
And Erika Myberg.
Hello.
And this is our monthly chit-chat of just catching up on life because we know you miss listening to our nonsense because we're so serious with our other podcasts. I mean, serious. But we have all just survived my daughter's wedding.
Yes.
And these two are what got me through it. If you guys could have seen behind the scenes, us meeting, Erika at one point sat down and I had a list on my phone of all the things that were stressing me out and we calendared them. Like, when can we take care of this? And then Deborah handled all the decor. And so she was building stuff in her house. I wish I could have seen you practicing with your husband.
It was fun. It got us ready for our own weddings one day.
Oh, my gosh.
I have a toenail that is blue.
Yes.
Oh.
It's not blue yet. It looks like my one toenail is painted from the night of the wedding, my cute shoes.
Oh, yeah.
My right foot, big toe, did not like the shoe.
No.
A little bit of a heel, so it feels like I was I don't know, a plane landing like that the whole night for hours.
Well, and you're dancing. I mean, you're a crazy dancer.
Yeah, that was her.
Single time did we dance. I mean, when it was dance time, we were like, can we clean the tables?
Yeah, and we're done.
Is it bad to start cleaning up the tables?
Ellie pulled me in for a couple circles during a Spanish song.
Oh, yes.
Yes, she spun me, and I had to spin her back. And I was like, all right,
Let's
there we
do
go.
it.
We danced.
Yeah.
There we go.
The wedding's over. Now you get to have fun.
Yes. No, it was good, though. We pulled it off. Mm-hmm. I will say, the lady said, okay, your crew of people that helped you is the best crew I've ever seen. I told her, no, we'll take care of this.
Yeah.
And she was kind of like, what? Really?
Well, and it was a very classy wedding. Like Daniel, who's British, so they dress up. They usually wear the hats and the fascinators and all that. He said, there's a lot of casual weddings that we have, especially in California. He said, going to the wedding, it was very classy. It felt very like people dressed up. He felt more than other places. I don't know why. It's not like there was a reason for it, but it felt really like a beautiful, classy wedding. And you looked beautiful, SeaJay.
Oh, you're
stunning.
You're too kind. Spanx was my hero.
It looked amazing.
I gotta love the Spanx. I went with Ellie and Erika shopping for the dress, and we found this dress and really loved it, but it showed a lot of the lumps and bumps. I was like, and Ellie's like, Mom, let's go over and get a pair of Spanx.
Oh, yeah.
Number one, if you've never shopped for Spanx,
Well, it was the size of a doll. It looked like it fits an American Girl doll. Like perfect. That was the size.
yes. And I was like, I think we need a few sizes bigger, Ellie.
Right.
And she's like, no, Mom, we might need to go down a size. And I was like, what? How will I ever get in this? And I will die. I will be suffocated because my lungs can't expand in this. And
You're a swimmer, an old swimmer. You would have been fine.
And so sure enough, we get in the dressing room as Ellie is wrestling me into this
I
Spanx.
am sitting in a corner trying not to pee in my pants.
Right, totally.
That's usually what I do when I go with the two of you. Find a corner, cross my legs, and just try not to make any visual contact.
Because the
I will just
whole
pee.
time, Ellie is like, Mom, other foot, Mom. It's like I become an invalid when I'm with her.
And Ellie is,
Yeah.
if you don't know Ellie, she knows what she wants and she's very confident in it. And it's Mom, you can put this on. Let's do this. There's no complaining. Come on, you got this.
Yes,
Well,
Mom.
we got you in.
Yeah.
But at that point, she's like, I'm not taking it off. So she paid for it with it on her body.
Yeah.
Like leaning over the counter.
Yes.
For the lady
They had to
stand.
take the thing so that I won't beep at the door off with me in it. Because I was like,
so that we can walk across the store to go try on the wedding dress again.
yeah. I was like, I'm
right.
in.
Yeah.
I will say this, and I'm sorry if the one male listener is listening to this one, but Spanx has a way of right before it makes you look good, making you know all that you have that you're deeply ashamed of.
Fully.
Because it pulls it all into one pile.
So true.
Because you're pulling it up, and it's like everything's like, hey, here we are.
It's true,
We've collected all the fat on your body. Here it is. And then whoop, you pull it over that,
And then
and it all
disperses.
smooths out.
So
You're like,
true.
whoa.
Yes.
So you go from like, oh no, what has happened to me?
It's so
to,
true.
oh, there. Oh, I look good. Thank you. Thank you, Magic Spanx.
It's so
and then
true.
Ellie got stuck in a dress
Oh
as
gosh.
well. So by that point, I am completely useless. I'm sitting across the hallway,
She was stuck like
trying not to pee, and she's stuck with her arms
straight
straight in the
up.
air, and
So
I'm trying to get
SeaJay's
her
in
out
her
of it.
Spanx, trying
Yes.
to get Ellie out. It is a circus.
And of course, Ellie and I are both pretty immodest, so we literally have our dressing room doors open
Right.
between the two of us. So that's
Yeah.
Erika's just sitting there between the two of us. I'm over there in my Spanx pulling this dress over Ellie's head, and the lady attendant keeps walking by, and we're trying to act like, no, we're not
No,
stuck.
we're good. We're
not
good.
stuck. We're
and
not.
then there's other moms who are trying to get dresses, but we managed to encourage them on the way out.
Yes.
We're like, you look great. Do that. It is, it's an occasion.
Oh my gosh. And then the week before the wedding, I had been having stomach pain for like a month. That was not
yes.
so much fun. But I thought, another thing, sorry, men, I thought it was gas. And so I was really good at taking Gas X and trying to handle gas and
Power
changing
through
what
it.
I'm eating, whatever. Ellie finally looks at me. She goes, Mom, I don't think you're okay. I think we should go to the ER. So she manhandles me to the ER, where we are till 3:00 in the morning
Oh,
at the ER.
oh my
And
gosh.
they did every test in the world. I basically think I kind of have a little bit of an ulcer, maybe
Oh, yeah.
some gallbladder stuff going on. And I think it's all related to stress because I'm a whole lot better now at the wedding's done.
And this was the week of the wedding, or it was like the week of the wedding.
This
'cause I
was
remember,
the Monday night before the wedding.
yes,
So
for
this
the
was 4
Friday
days.
wedding. Yes, because I remember getting a text like, "Oh, CJ's in the ER." Wait, what? The mother of the bride is in the ER
With Ellie, though,
Yes.
like it's hard to describe. I now know because I do all my parents' medical stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know what they feel now,
Yeah.
which is actually wonderful because
Yes.
Ellie just took control.
Yeah.
I was like she was in charge of every nurse, every doctor in that hospital, telling me what to do, where to go, telling them what to
Yeah.
do, where to go, and making fun of me, which is exactly what I do. And I was like, I actually thought my parents have a gift because this is wonderful. I am wonderful. Don't mind. You guys have heard I'm pretty self-confident.
Yes.
So there you go. I am wonderful.
Yes, you are.
So that was the wedding week.
Yeah,
But I made it.
I will
made
tell
it.
you, we go back to Spanx. There's nothing better than taking those things off. Like it is like heaven. I feel like when I take it off, it's like I can breathe again. I can think again. It's a heavenly thing. So I'm glad you don't have to wear those very often.
I will say, I don't know why anybody wears Spanx that isn't a full bodysuit.
Yes.
Because the ones that just go up to your waist, those
No,
are just
it doesn't
mean.
count.
Hey, I
No.
tried that for Chloe's wedding.
I know.
And
Because you
I'm
did
like-
that without my
I
input.
was like working out and I put that on and I'm like, this is horrible. I look horrible. I literally pulled it off. I don't even
yeah.
know where the things are. I might have thrown it away and I did my dress without it. I was like, I can't do it.
Multiple people do that. And I'm
yeah.
like,
It's
please
just-
call me next time.
Fully.
Let me tell you, the straps that go up over your shoulder are there for your self-confidence, okay?
Yeah.
They are there so that when you're sitting and eating dinner and it begins to roll
Right. Yes.
down.
Oh, yes.
And then it creates something in your body that you don't naturally have.
It's so true.
I don't want to look like a snowman. All right? Yeah.
The
It's funny.
Michelin Man.
I know.
Oh,
it's bad.
it
It's
is, yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. Spanx
I
are
have
mean.
made
There
3
are.
weddings without it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Erica's so practical that sometimes you do have to force her to be like, I
Like,
know.
we need this.
Yeah. Yes. Because she will be like, I want a dress that's comfortable. I want to be able to breathe. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
But if we can't find it, you have to wear a dress. So
Well, listen, the last 2 weddings, my son's wedding and then Ellie's wedding, I I say we because there's no ways I'm choosing a dress by myself. So I also go with my daughter and then Ellie when she can, and then SeaJay. And so I get manhandled and tossed around in the...
Yes.
And then they help me choose a dress. And it was, what would you say? It's like little layers.
Yes, she had a good one. It had layers. So, I mean, you could...
Little layers on the outside. So... what mattered was I went to 2 weddings now with my own grandma panty and my own grandma bra, and I felt like $1 million.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it is my own self underneath this fancy dress. And I felt very secure, except for my bruised toenail. But that's a whole nother thing.
No, the dress you wore to Ellie's wedding was stunning, Erika.
Thank you.
I was like,
It
that
worked.
looks like the most beautiful, elegant, and comfortable.
And you
dress
know
I've
what?
ever seen.
And you can bloat the night away and nobody will know because all the little layers are...
Yeah, it was perfect.
Because, I laid into the cake. I took a bite of cake on every single table. And I don't eat cake, guys.
No.
I diet all the time and I had bites of cake. But because we were cleaning up and on every single table,
you can't waste
there
it.
was leftover cake, and I would just let me just
It's a little
That
bit.
is her South African self. Because us Americans are like, ew, I'll get germs from other people. She's like, it's all right.
Nope. I'm fine. I've got a great immune system.
It's so true.
Oh my gosh, that is one of my favorite parts of Erika because she's so disciplined.
Yeah. Yes.
And I don't know if you're like this, Deborah, but I am like, I have no moderation.
No.
I'm either all in, I eat good, or I eat everything in sight and actually nothing good for me.
That's
like
me.
it's one or the other. It's not, there's no in between. Well, Erika's the queen of moderation.
Yeah.
Like she's so good at being disciplined, but when she loses her mind, it's one of my favorite things to watch. Like,
I pay for it.
like the cake at the wedding.
Yes.
But then the next day, she's back on track.
I'm back on the wagon.
Where we're like, give us 3 weeks. And then we're like, oh man, I've been off the wagon for 3 weeks.
I'm like, I ate cake at the wedding. That means I can eat whatever I want for a week.
till Christmas.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Till Christmas. Because, well, why? I mean, you've already
What's
messed
the
up.
point?
Like, just,
Totally.
It's fine. Let's reset then. January 1st. Here we go.
So true. We were at, my daughter had her birthday yesterday. We were at Cheesecake Factory, and I have been on a really good health kick until the wedding, and I haven't. And now I'm just eating what I want, which I need to go back and then being healthy. And
next year.
Next year.
Right?
And I literally got in an argument with my husband at the table because the woman offered more bread, which is like the favorite bread in the world. He's like, we've had one basket. No, we're done. And I'm like, no, we are not done. Give us more bread. And we go back and forth together. And then he leaves. And I'm like, can you not shame me? If I want another basket of bread, I can have it. And then I went home yesterday going, I probably shouldn't have had that second one of bread.
Why didn't you help me, Daniel?
Totally. Because he's so good at moderation. He's so good at he slips up. And then the next day he's back on track.
Yes.
See, so my husband is like Mr. Discipline for the most part.
Yes.
And he does a pretty good job. But he loves to get me what I want.
Yes.
And he knows, like, I'm really working on eating good. And I will get phone calls from the grocery store.
Yeah, what do you...
Do you want me to get you some Ben & Jerry's? I'm like, no. Why? Or like, he'll be like, should we get some more bread at the table for you? I'm like, no.
For you. He's like,
I know.
what's his goal here?
And I finally pulled him aside. I was like, listen, stop it.
Right.
You know, like you are not in perimenopause.
It's so
like
true.
you can go snack on a piece of bread.
He is in menopause for sure.
But I'm like, you can go snack on a piece of bread and it doesn't land in you.
No.
It comes back out.
Right.
Mine becomes a permanent fixture. So no, back
so
away.
True. It's so true. Oh my gosh. It is. Yeah. And I was telling, I think I inboxed you, SeaJay, about something because we do perimenopause stuff back and forth on social media. But something about, I had this revelation, which is probably not good at all. This is not good. But I'm like, I feel like in this season of my life, food is my dopamine. Like it's the only time I feel like, you know what? Life's gonna be okay. I'm like, this is not good. I need to be working out more.
Why people get therapy.
Right, exactly.
It's like, why people are fat. And absolutely, I know exactly what you're
It
talking
could be
about.
wine. It could be worse.
I will call, it could have been drugs.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So food, compared to drugs.
There's way worse things than food.
I will make an appointment for both
Thank
of
you.
you.
I remember when I realized food was a comfort for me, and it was 9/11 happened.
Oh.
It was a long time ago, guys.
Wow.
9/11. I know. This is when I was like,
You're like when JFK got shot.
yeah, no, exactly. But this was like an epiphany moment in my life. So I was doing Weight Watchers. I think I'd had my first kid. And so I was tracking all my food and I was doing really good. Right. Life wasn't really stressful. 9/11 happens. Banning the next day is flying to the East Coast. Oh. And I'm like, please don't fly to the East Coast. Like, you know, planes just went down there, right? You
and
know,
our country's under attack. Like,
yes,
we don't even know.
We don't know. Everything feels terrifying. And so I'm busy tracking food while he's flying. And all I wanted to do was eat Cheez-Its to no end. And the only time I felt better as he was flying is when I'm shoving Cheez-Its down my gullet. And I'm counting them and writing down the points. And basically there was like 150 points of Cheez-Its as Banning flew to the East Coast and back. And I was like, I think food's my comfort. Right. I probably should deal with that. But here I am.
It's so true.
25 years later, and I think I still like my Cheez-Its.
You still like your Cheez-Its.
I love Cheez-Its.
Yes,
are my number one.
Hilarious.
They have
So
everything.
wonderful. It's like Jesus is number one, and then Cheez-Its.
Just say,
And then my animals.
Cheez-It.
Literally,
Cheez-Its
Cheez-Its are
and
so
Cheez-Its.
good.
Do you like
Cheez-Its.
there's that new Cheez-It though. I always say it tastes like pie dough. It's the light kind. They're like
I've never had it.
they're not the regular because they have now the
You are
deep crispy.
literally planting seeds.
I'm sorry,
as
no,
we
you won't
speak.
like it. They're horrible.
Do you know what my favorite Cheez-Its are?
What?
Are the burnt ones.
Yes, the
Digging,
crispy.
I will dig through regular Cheez-Its to find the
Yes.
burnt ones, and then they get you the toasty ones, a whole container of toasty ones.
Oh, you're done. You're
And
done.
my family doesn't like the toasty ones, so it's really great if I have a box of toasty. They're like, Mom.
No one eats them.
Nope, they're
That's
just
great.
mine.
That's awesome.
Okay, you guys.
Sorry.
So I do want to. I've had these thoughts, and this is where, if anybody's easily offendable, you should just log off now. I've been thinking about political stuff. Erika loves when I talk about political stuff. I obviously don't love our country right now, and its divisiveness, and I think both sides are wrong.
Right.
So I think the people that think let's go all conservative, right wing is the right answer, I'm all, sure, there's good stuff there, but you kind of sound like jerks.
Right.
You know? And same thing with the left. You guys sound crazy. The far. Like, where's the kindness towards each other?
Right.
Anyway, I had this thought. Like, I remember when I was a kid, the view of our parents, like if you were all for, like I grew up in a very Republican family.
Yes.
Like we bleed Republican somehow, you know, as like they were like true and true. We only bought American made cars.
Yes.
We, you know, all that. And, but if the presidential candidate that they voted for didn't win, the view was, okay, but this is our president.
Right.
And we need to support him.
Yes.
And even if we don't agree with all of his policies, we still go after the values that we have.
Yep.
We don't just yell and scream about impeachment. We go work to make our country great.
Totally.
And I was like, what is wrong with all of us?
Yeah.
That we think if there's somebody in power we don't like, we somehow just sit around and complain about it. We don't actually do anything.
Yeah. No, it's true. Even I remember my sister posting once when a presidential candidate got into office, and it wasn't really something she wanted or people around her, but she put a picture up and she said, we're praying for this family. They're now leading our country. Like, God bless them. Help them in this season. Give them wisdom. Yeah. And the messages and the unfollow, and the people were so aggressive about, it's like, and I think it's tied to, I'm not sure. I feel like probably fear, but it's like, can we not continue to live and be, I don't know how to say it, but kind in the middle of it all and not crazy in the middle of it all?
Well, because like for me, I'm like, okay, I can listen to the people who are scared with Trump in office. And they're scared mostly, it seems like, for the underprivileged, the minorities. Okay, well, go do something about it.
Yeah.
Go pour into the local communities where you can.
Right.
You know, because you complaining on social media Trump doesn't care. I don't know if you know this, but the local
True.
Nobody cares what you're saying on social media, but you and the trolls that want to yell at you.
Yes.
Go do something about it.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Like,
we're so quick to complain and not do anything.
Anyway, I was also thinking, I'm like, I don't feel like people were as gutsy to complain until social media.
Yes.
Because now you can say something about the president on social media and there's not as big of repercussions.
No.
Like, you're not going to say that to your family member that you know loves them.
Yes.
Because that's scary. They'll yell at you. But social media is the safe barrier you can stand behind.
Well, did you know, I had an aha moment when Reagan came into office, 96% of people wanted him in office, 96 of America.
Yes.
So that means everyone was on the same page. And there was always like my parents, my grandpa was a senator but he's Democrat. But back in the day, they were much more moderate. Everything was much more moderate. And we've become so polar opposites of each other now that there's no like in between. It's either you're hateful and it just both sides. And it's so sad that we can't come together and respect each other in the middle of it instead of accusing each other of horrible things on both sides.
I see value in both.
Yes.
I don't think you can, it's like throwing the baby out with the bathwater. I feel like most things started from a good place.
Yes.
Like a lot of the things that laws that they try to pass in schools started from a place of they wanted to protect kids.
Yeah, it's like vaccines. It was at a good place. There were kids dying of things and they were trying to help. Yeah, so it does kind of swing always to, it's like looking at the motives of people.
But I feel like then the other side wants to demonize it.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, they want to take out, like they only care about trans kids. And I'm like, well, I actually think it probably started from a place of caring that because those kids were being treated badly.
Yes.
So now I don't agree with the things that they're trying to do, but I do think it came from a spot of those kids were being hurt.
It's true.
Anyway. So all that to say,
which is hard because, Deborah means to judge because I was a judge in the Bible and Daniel means to not judge. So in our house, we have a hard time because when you judge or not judge, like everyone's got their own way of dealing with it. And I think for you, SeaJay, you're so compassionate and you're so you're like Daniel, like, let's come to the table together and let's work this out together. And let's try to I think some other people are like, let's fight it out. Like, I'm going to challenge you and you challenge me. And it's a different. So I think you're probably much more like Jesus than a lot of us are.
Oh my gosh, no. I definitely care to understand.
Yes.
Me and Erika talk about this often. She's like, why are you still talking about this? And I'm like, oh, I want to, it makes me, I go like, oh, why am I? And I'm like, oh, because I want to know deep down why this is a big deal.
Yeah.
Why would this side care so deeply that they think they need to make a law for this?
Yeah.
And so I dive in to try to understand so that I can feel like I know what I'm talking about. I also hate to say things confidently when I'm wrong. I feel dumb if I confidently say like, this is why, and then I find out later. That's the stuff that I will lay in bed and be embarrassed about. Like, idiot, why did you say that?
It's true.
But other people confidently say stuff wrong and they don't feel like idiots. It's just me.
Yes.
It's just me.
Well, and the more confident you are, the more people believe you. Like, if you get really strong, people are like, oh, really? Okay. And then you walk away going, they have no idea what they're talking about. Okay.
This is interesting for me. Obviously, I didn't grow up in this country, so learning the politics of this country. But something that I cannot get past, which is really hard for me, is the fact that we are each, whether you have a relationship with the Lord or not, the Bible is clear that we will give an account for what we say, our actions, our everything, right? For me, I look upon people that have, it seems like no fear of God.
Yeah.
Because the Bible is so clear in the New Testament what it looks like. It paints a very clear picture of what it looks like to follow Jesus, right? Mm-hmm. And this is nothing to do with your political affiliation.
Yes.
Very
so
true.
To me, when I read some things or look and watch some things, and I'm like, listen, I'm not going to expect a non-Christian to act like a Christian, right?
True. Very true.
But let's talk about the church. People in the same
Yes,
church and
yes.
that say that we are Christians, and the things that they say, the comments that they make. And I feel afraid for some, because to me, like, the Bible talks about how we should treat each other.
Yeah.
It says, be gentle, be forgiving, be kind. It is clear. It is not unclear.
Right.
So I wonder how people give themselves permission to act the way they do, unkind, calling each other names, like judging a leader.
Yeah.
We all act like we're better. And the reality is, like, the current president is there because God put him there.
Right.
You know what? He didn't put me there. I'm actually very grateful for that.
Me
but
too.
every other person acts like they know better and they should actually be there. So I wonder, then, do you think that God made a mistake?
Right.
Yeah.
Is God capable of making mistakes? Like, so for me, it goes actually pretty deep, because I'm like, how do you
so good.
jump over those inner boundaries, those inner things where God clearly speaks to us as if you call yourself a Christian.
Right.
Or in the beginning, they just called it the way of Jesus.
Right.
Like, how can you act like you are choosing to, on purpose, in the name of some political stance,
Yes.
Right.
tear somebody down, walk with an offense in your heart, like judge them, curse them, like there's no forgiveness, and you justify the offense in your heart. I mean, here, let me read 1 Timothy 2, verse 1. This is the ESV. It says, first of all then, I urge that supplications, prayers, intercessions, and thanksgiving be made for all people, for kings and all who are in high positions, that we may lead a peaceful and quiet life, godly and dignified in every way. That is good, and it is pleasing in the sight of God our Savior, who desires all people to be saved and to come to the knowledge of the truth. For there is one God, and there is one mediator between God and men, the man Christ Jesus, who gave himself as a ransom for all, who is a testimony given at the proper time. So I'm like, does this only apply to Republicans?
Right.
Does this only apply to Democrats? I mean, this has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
It says clearly,
So good.
this is what we are to do for all, and this is God's desire. So if he puts somebody, because no person gets into that place of authority, there's also, the Bible is clear, he is the one who puts the
True.
kings
Yeah, he
in
does.
their
He assigns them.
places. And so I'm like, where is this crazy, like, I know better than God
Yeah.
Right.
come from, instead of us
Yes.
walking with the fear of God,
Yes.
humility, and first of all, know, how does the way of Jesus look? Number one, in my life today, right now, before I open my mouth, before I have this crazy, ungodly guts to post stuff and comment on other people and tear them down, I'm like, you will also give an account for your written stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that blows me. I watch this and I don't get it. And like I said, I don't expect that from non-Christians,
Right.
because they will get there. And
Yes.
and here it's clear that this is God's desire for them. But I mean, for me as a Christian, wow,
Yeah.
I mean, that is like
Yeah.
on a good day.
Yeah.
I am trying to
Yes.
Right.
to walk the way of Jesus,
No,
and like
absolutely.
this willy-nilly. And I'm like, I am way more afraid of having to answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Having to answer for that. And that, like with my own family, never mind doing that to people that you have no
Right.
connection with. Like I call it the opposite. Like for me, the Bible talks a lot about courage, right?
Yes.
Courage is a godly thing. That thing that makes you blow by any thing
Yes.
that Jesus has clearly said, this is the way to act and treat each other. That is the opposite of
Yeah.
courage. I
Right,
call it
right.
like, you're a coward.
Well, it's like,
Or you act like one. That is not, it
Yeah.
is the opposite of
Yes.
a godly courage. It is a crazy
Yeah.
guts with
Yes.
no, like, regard for any kind of consequence, which is
Right.
also unbiblical.
And
Because
yes.
also the Bible is clear, we will face consequences.
Yeah.
And, God's mercy and His grace, if it wasn't for that, we all would probably be in jail or dead already. I don't know, because His grace is evident in our lives. But it's also clear that what you sow, you're going to reap. It's clear. Anyway, so I'm like blown away by that.
I think that people want to feel powerful. They feel powerless. And so I think we want to feel powerful. And so when we feels like someone shows up powerful, even in their being crash and rude and mean, they look powerful, not to like a godly person, but they think, wow, they're going to say what they think. That's amazing. But it really, I think it's because they feel powerless. And what you're saying is, if God's appointed the leaders to be over, like He has the power to do that, and God's all powerful and all knowing, then I think our anxiety should lower, and we should have more of, not an acceptance. Obviously, we pray and intercede and all that for things to come. But like you said, I think that we think we're showing up powerful, but we actually are cowards in what we're doing, and we're not using the gifts of the Spirit, the fruits of the Spirit, in order to show power.
And powerful, it cannot come from an outside source.
Yes.
It's an inward thing. And you said it before, SeaJay, what we face daily, on a daily basis, each one of us, like whether you are a mom or whatever, we face fears.
Yes. Yeah.
And there's people that can tell you how many times God says in the Bible, do not fear because I'm with you. So my view of life is, when I have fear about something, which is a normal reaction, it is, however, user error.
Yes.
It is, however, my job to dig in there and to invite the Lord into that fear, get to the heart of the matter, and then learn how to walk this out. Because here it says, this is my job. It is our job to pray for those that are over us. Because, number one, if God wanted me in there, and I could just tell everybody and do whatever, which by the way, He can't just do. No leader here in America, at least, which is what for me as an immigrant, this is an incredible system. There is no other like this on the earth. Let me tell you that. But anyway, God is powerful enough to put me in there, in the White House. And guess what? I'm here in Orangevale, and I'm a mom. And I am trying to figure out how to live like Jesus.
So good.
So good.
That is my greatest calling right now. And our president, that's also, however, what he has to figure out.
Yeah. And he'll stand before the Lord one day.
Exactly.
As well. He'll take
and
account.
the president before him too.
Yes.
But God's arm is not too short.
Yep. And this is why I'm friends with Erika. She helps us.
Clarity.
Yes. No, I mean, I'm serious. It's this is what I love about community. Deborah is over there. She's like, I'll tell you what's right and wrong, which we love.
Yeah.
And I'm over there well, have we thought about what the other people feel? And Erica's like, let's read the Bible.
Right.
We're like, what? No.
SeaJay, what I love about you is your heart and your search for understanding.
Yes.
Because it's also clear, in the Proverbs, I just read that again, that it is so clear that the Lord wants us to ask for understanding. And He will give it to us according to what He wants to. He doesn't owe it to us.
Right.
And He can do what He wants to, but He does encourage us to always ask and try to understand. And I love your heart to want to understand. I think even to want to understand for real, not I'm going to go, on Instagram and let me tell you. That is not to want to understand and ask questions. You actually have to have a posture of humility.
Right.
Asking the right question requires a heart that is humble. Because we all know a fighting question, right? A leading question, a question that's hey, I actually don't want to hear, because I have my I got my answer already. What I want to do is back you up in the corner and point you. That's
right.
not a
That's
posture
not setting
of,
people up.
Yeah, that's not a posture of humility, and that's also you not wanting to really understand.
Right. Well, it's like SeaJay said, also like showing up in the room. Like if you really have an issue with it, show up in the room. Like don't just use social media, but if something bothers you, then get to the bottom of it, dig deep. And then like you said, if you have issues with things, like let's say you're having a hard time with immigration, then let's go and figure out how we can help the immigrants in our area and connect with them.
That's what I'm like.
And support them.
If you feel strongly that this administration is not taking care of the poor,
right, then
you know what? Instead of protesting the poor, go do something right now until not protesting the poor, but protesting, which protest if you want to. I'm not saying you can't protest, but I feel like go do something.
Well, and
go get involved, because I have a different view simply because I have family that is homeless.
Yes.
And I see what is available. And I'm like, I don't think it works.
Yeah.
So let's I don't know the answer, but I'm like, go get involved to see. Don't just have a theory.
I love that. Yeah.
Go do something.
Which makes you powerful.
Yes. And it makes you feel less like there's a bad man. We are a victim to whoever is in leadership. Actually, you're not. Yeah. Like he's the president. He's gonna whatever, and we could disagree, but we're powerful in life. Go do something about it. Anyway, well, we should probably close up because we could chat forever. But I love this, and we would love to hear from you guys. Tell us your thoughts. I love to hear people's. I like it. Don't text Erika or Deborah. Deborah will judge you. Erika will set you straight. I'm just kidding. Deborah will not judge you.
Shall I leave us with a scripture verse?
But I honestly, I like it because I'm like, ooh, what? I hadn't thought of it that way. And I'll go read about it and see what I think and then let you know where you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, we would love to hear from you. And the holidays are coming, so we'll have more to share of our holiday nonsense that we get up to. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day.